So we're 224 days, 224 into President Trump's presidency, and 224 in numbers makes me think of 2024 when we had the X in the sand, November 5th. X marks the spot. X, Twitter's 115 turned to X 24, 2024. And yeah, those two together comes to 139 transition. Christopher, I just watched a Christopher Nolan film. Hey Vanessa. And reversal frequency would also be 224. Sorry, no, it won't be. Gigawatts time machine is 224. There you go. How about that? Gigawatts as in 124. The way it's spelt. I've seen it spelt in other ways, but the way that Back to the Future apparently wrote it is with a J, J-I-G-O. Hey Diane. So I got to watch the Nolan films are coming to an end now. Last one tomorrow, but they've shown on the big screens and they've been shown on the smaller ones. But I'm like, well, it's an opportunity to go and see it because it won't be on for a while. Hey Marilyn, Lynn. So I watched Interstellar again, and I've spoken about the watch and the bookcase, and it's always on point. It's always on point. So two of the main, we'll call them protagonists, that have helped me with the numbers immensely. My cousin Paul Bushnell, 143, the Tesseract, 143. Melania Trump, 143. I obviously met Ivanka physically. And then the essence of Diana, her spirit, her consciousness was teaching me the numbers in the first few weeks and months of COVID. And the watch in numbers is 88 Trump. And then second hand, as in the second hand of the watch that ticks, is the device from the Tesseract that McConaughey, Joseph Cooper, gives to his daughter Murph 76 Thomas, a magic wand. And she's able to get the quantum data from the black hole beyond the singularity. And, or is that the singularity? But anyway, able to get the data to help them progress and survive on Earth and move forward. Hey Diane, good to see you. Oh, bless you. Yeah, thank you. And second hand is 87, which is stellar. So hand is 27 code. Second is 60. So 60, diamond, orange. Second. Plus hand. Hey Michael. Hey Lisa. Is 87, truth, stellar, justice. Sonny, as in Sonny Hayes. Sonny Hayes is 145, red team, blue team. Joseph Cooper is 145. Wonder Woman is 145. Wonder Woman is, her character, her name in the kind of Athenian gods. What's the name of it? Not Ithaca. So she's got Wonder Woman. Street name is Diana Prince, and then her kind of Greek, god character is Princess Diana. So there you go. Today is 175, which is actually very poignant. There you go. So you can see how this all comes in. So 175 is is Lady Diana. 175 is Diana Frances Spencer, which is consciousness. And going back to the watch and the second hand, so the watch, 88 Trump, second hand, the ticking bit that gave all the data in binary that helped save the Earth from the other higher dimension, from the Tesseract from the fifth dimension to the third dimension. Was it fourth? No, it's fifth. They'd say about the fifth. But probably the Tesseract itself is a fourth. Anyway, fourth, fifth. But add that together, that's 175. So the watch second hand is 175, which is consciousness. And today is September 1st. September 1st is 175. First princess is 175. First algorithm is 175. Bitcoin algorithm 175. We'll see what happens with that. So it's all on time again. And yeah. And then if you do the watch plus the second hand, that comes to 208, which comes to Paul Dennis Bushnell, my cousin. Dear Paul. There you go. There you go. Bookcase is 71, which is Lady Diana, which is Psych, as in PSYCH CLUB. It's amazing. Amazing how this all works. And when you see the two watches together, it says Thursday and Hamilton. Add them together. There is a Hamilton on the Thursday watch, but when you see the two watches brought together, Hamilton plus Thursday, it's 208, which is Paul Dennis Bushnell, and it's also the watch plus the second hand. I think we're imminent, really, Vanessa, which is 208. I think we're imminent, really. I see a lot of things. It's brewing up. There's lots of things coming together. So I think we're imminent. I think we're imminent. Let's see what happens in these next coming days, weeks and months. I know you've heard that before. But the storm, in my opinion, hasn't arrived yet. I guess there's different storms. Corona was some kind of storm, but I think the thing that we all want that sews it all up and red pills the earth. So I think that has to happen. I think that's imminent. I think that's on its way, and I think it's close. I do think it's close. Because the disclosure in the movies, new movies, old movies, but in the new ones in the media, it's really escalating. It's increasing now. So there's more and more people. We'll call them normies, for want of a better phrase. Oh, bless you. Thanks, Christine. They're beginning to see it now. Not everyone, but I don't think you could really talk to someone that hasn't heard a whole bunch of things now, whether they want to accept that or not. But once they start to, I believe that those people that need confirmation from other sources, public sources, most people do what they kind of, the herd. Okay, herd immunity, there we go. The herd do what the herd does. And so if the herd of the flock is moved in a direction, then they'll all go with it. You saw that in 2020. They were told what to do and they did, they followed. And then the black sheep, us lot, popped up and didn't comply. And we've been the ones leading the way ever since. But I see more people coming over to that now. And I do think it's imminent. It has to be, inevitably each day goes by, we get closer to it. Yeah, that's what I hey Diane, that's what it feels like. That's what it looks like, because I've said it before, but 2025 has a feel of 2020, different but a similar feel. Whereas the other years felt, they were not dead years, but they were just kind of, it was a pause. It was pause. Whereas we felt, boom, 2020, the world's just going to fly. We're going to go. And then the pause happened. And then it was like, okay. But now I see more things coming into play. More frequencies, more uploads, more downloads, more truth is being distilled. I think the inception of AI is a great tool that bridges the gap between the two. But I see, it feels like it's imminent. That's what it feels like. So we'll see, as with all of it, but we'll see. But remember, we did have COVID, and no one would have thought that was coming, but that actually happened. So I have felt for a long time that something bigger, better in many ways will repair it and bring it all together. That's what it feels like. So I do feel the storm will be the thing that we're looking for. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I'm hoping there won't be that many that are lost, though. Who knows? Because everyone lives in their own mind. And then we have the joint multiverse. And, well, everyone's got their own universe. That maybe that's a multiverse. And then we share this reality together. But it's a transition to greatness. So it's a transition. So smooth. And maybe that's what it is. They're trying to do it as smoothly as possible and wake people up. And there'll probably be lots that be like, oh, yeah, they knew forever. And that's like, it's not a contest. Although there's nothing wrong with being competitive. You want to win. That's a driving force in this 3D world. President Trump is a winner. We're all winners. But I think overriding when everyone's on the same page, that's the victory. That's the victory. So I think more will come over. But I do believe, I felt for a long, long time, that if they just told everyone through the public channels, then everyone will get in line. Most people will get in line. So, anyway, so to answer your question, I think it's imminent. I do. I think it's imminent. And every day that goes, we're getting closer to it, but I think it's imminent. It has to at some point. Something's coming. Something is coming. Maybe out of this world. Something's coming. A quantum leap, a miracle, a red flag, as they say in F1, the movie. Yeah. I watched Caught Stealing, that film, with Austin Butler. He played Elvis. President Trump's referred to Elvis a lot. So, yeah, things are coming. Things are coming. Anyway, a lot of you getting your knickknacks. That's fantastic. That's great. The nutrient of nicotine. And you got your scalers as well. There's an offer on right now, $50 off. So just click the link below. It'll go through. I'll get that, and it will come up, and you'll get your discount. So just the code that comes up for you, just let that sit and just enter it. That will go in. Cool. Anyway, watch this space, folks. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. we're there. I think ultimately, and I don't mean just the storm. I think the best is yet to come is 2028. But ultimately, we'll get there. But the storm. I don't know how long the storm will be. I've got thoughts on that, but as with all of it, it always seems to be then some. But I think the storm. I think that's coming. I think that's soon. Feels like it. That's what the universe is telling me, that it's soon. My Tesseract beings are telling me that that's soon. And who knows that how long that will go on for. But anyway, Corona was 5 years ago. It's 5 years ago. And that lasted a lot longer than they said. Hey, Suzanne. So, anyway, keep moving forward. Keep pushing forward. You're welcome. Hey, Suzanne. Thanks, Diane. All right, folks. I'll see you tomorrow. Much love. God bless. Bye.